To remain with the wealth I inherited from my aunt, I should fill the glass container she left for me with blood. The spirit of my late aunt comes into me every night. When possessed, I'll be thirsty for blood. I should fill the glass container aunt left for me. When it's full, I'll go to your grave and call your name 4 times. A way will be opened for me to get inside the grave. Inside the grave, I will be right. Hello viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Listeners, you are having a problem, you are having a challenge, don't go to commit suicide. Feel free to share your story with us. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. That's why we opened this platform for you to share your stories with us. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. Freely contact us on our WhatsApp number +263 775 597 775 +263 775 597 775, or you can contact our PR Fidel Gosh at his Gmail account, fidelgosh@gmail.com. Today I have 2 confessions in this video. The first confession of this lady who is saying her aunt left a container which should be filled with blood, and the blood will be used in the ritual. That's human blood. One of the most shocking confessions I ever read. And the other confession is of a man who is saying he sacrificed his father to be able to be successful in football. We'll be also reading that confession. Listeners, I do not continue waste your time. Let's go straight into the confession. Yellow Uncle Solution, please hide my identity. I have this spirit in me which is ruining my life. The spirit is being passed from one relative to another in our family. It started after my aunt's death. My aunt died when I was only 20. She was mom's closest relative. They were identical twins. Mom and that sister looked alike to an extent that when we were toddlers, we could not differentiate. They looked alike, have similar voices, same character, treated us the same way. They could not even want us to know the difference. During school holidays, her husband was richer than our stepfather, so we really liked spending holidays at their home, eating anything we wanted, visiting places we liked, being given anything we wanted. Life was so sweet at Auntie's home. I have my little sister. Aunt favored me than all your siblings' children who visited here during holidays. Of my mom's siblings, she was the only rich person in the family. Mom was married by our father in the mid-90s, gave birth to me and my little sister. They divorced after 2 years being together. Mom suddenly went to year cycles continuously. She was bleeding always. Our father tried by all means helping her get a solution, but there was no solution. Later on they divorced and the problem stopped. It was too late. Dad has already married another wife. Mom moved on and got married to another man. We stayed with that stepfather and Mom's problem started again. They don't have children together. We returned to Mom's parents' place. Mom got married by another man who did not want us to stay with them. She left us with their parents. That was a good chance for Aunt to start using me. Aunt took me this other day. We went to a place called Chinoi in Zimbabwe. I was given beer and got drunk to an extreme level, but I remember having sex with a man. It happened several times. Aunt brought me new clothes, gadgets, and anything I wanted. I got carried away and do whatever she wanted me to do. Auntie, her husband, her farms, factories, a multi-millionaire plant in Senegal. When I was 20 years old and passed on, at the funeral was held at the husband's village. We went there in the company of all my maternal relatives. After burial, a dove, a black dove which was never been seen by all elderly people who were at the funeral, came and stopped on top of my head. By that time, I felt there was a spirit which entered into me. Even my character changed thereafter. I started disobeying my parents. I started disobeying my grandparents. I was chased away from home and I went to another city. That's where I started my mission. Auntie left everything in my name. From that day, I have been killing a relative after every 4 months. That's what we should do. That container I was left with, it just appeared under my pillow, but I have a dream seeing my aunt coming to me and giving me that container. That container, the bottle container, should be always full with blood for these riches to stand. Otherwise, all the assets will change to be snakes and destroy me. That's what I was told by my auntie in a dream, and that's my problem. Solution Uncle, I have read and saw many confessions being sent to you on this channel. Please do not disclose my identity when you publish. Also notify me when you publish. That's my problem. I am struggling because I am now a useless person. Most of our relatives now know the root cause of all these miserable things happening to the family. People are dying mysteriously. Some are mentally ill. Some are always struggling. Misfortunes, endless wars, people of the same family killing each other. It's because of our work. I have been in many road accidents, causing many to perish. I killed so many people, and I feel it's right time I should go to Jesus Christ because I am struggling. Yes, I have the riches which I inherited from my aunt, but that feeling, I killed my mother, I killed my grandfather, I killed my grandmother, I killed my remaining sibling, I killed my uncle. Those people are coming in my dreams and sometimes in daylight, crying, why did you kill us? And beside that, they are coming, I have that feeling, I am not well. I killed my favorite people. And this is the problem which drove me to come to your platform requesting for this chance. Please, Solution Uncle, even long comments I read, tell your audience not to scold me because I wasn't knowing what I was doing all these years. I was being used. I am being used. I need someone to help me. It should be a sangoma, a prophet, a prophetess. I am waiting for your response. Thank you in advance. Hello, Solution Uncle. Please, as per tradition, hide my identity. I regret killing my father for this fame. I am a footballer who grew up in poverty. I grew up in the ghetto. I always admired those players we watched in TV. I wished one day I could be playing there. So there's this friend of mine. He was also a footballer. We grew up together, going to a same academy. Later on, he moved to United Kingdom after being successful. Later on, we started communicating over the phone. He told me it was not a clean deal. He killed his own mother for him to get that chance to go to Europe. He told me that all those black players you see playing in Europe, they've done that process before. He is the person who influenced me. Those days I was not in good books with my father. My father was forcing me to quit football and proceed with education. This built a very hatred between me and my father. I ended up hating my father. At some point, I started thinking my father was a wizard. He was opposing my talent of playing football. He wanted me to proceed with education, which I didn't like. To worsen the situation, all my friends were now abroad playing a quality football. I was influenced by one of them. He told me about a witch doctor who stays near Accra. I went to that witch doctor. The witch doctor told me to come back with any of my relatives' clothes. I took my father's suit and went back with it to the witch doctor. The suit was cooked with moti, and later on the suit was put into a coffin, and the coffin was buried at a graveyard which is near that shrine. Returning home from that shrine, I received a message that my father has passed away. That's how I killed my father. By the time I received the message, the witch doctor called me and told, "Hey, come here." I went to the witch doctor, and the witch doctor told me that soon after burial, the body of your father will be in one of these rooms in your new mansions. So after burying my father, the coffin appeared in those rooms, in that room, and in that room there is always a smell of that decomposing body of a human being. When the body is smelling, that's when they won't mark me in football. I used juju and killed my father. I am very successful. They know me, they watch me, but I don't have a kid, I don't have a wife, I don't have a friend. Even at the club, I am always in argument with other players. That's my confession. Please do not scold me. Everyone has offended someone before. Everyone has done something which is wrong before. Even long comments, there is no problem with that. I am about to kill myself. I need your help, audience of Extraordinary Africa. Solution Uncle, you are doing a great job. Continue doing this, or else we don't have where to cry to. That's my confession. When I look at my father's grave, I will think to just take a gun and shoot myself on it. But this is the problem. This is what is eating me up. I need your assistance. Please, please hide my identity. Listeners, thank you so much for tuning in to Extraordinary Africa. Another thing, I would like to thank everyone who confessed. I would like to thank you so much for sharing your stories with us. Sometimes in life, we learn from others, people's mistakes. We have saved lives. By just sharing your story, you can save the life, you can save generations to come. Just because you have confessed. And thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for always supporting this show. It won't be Extraordinary Africa without your help. Thank you so much. And there's this thing, I know I always mention it in each and every video. Guys, we need to pray. We need to pray. The devil is at work. Look at what happened in the first confession. We need to pray. I'll repeat it. In the morning, waking up, thank God for the new day. Thank Him for giving you that new day. It's not everyone who have entered in that day. Midday, you need to pray. Just a short prayer before sleeping. At midnight, set an alarm. Before eating, before traveling, before meeting new business partners, before meeting new friends, before getting into relationships, we need to put God first. God is the creator of heaven and earth. We won't go anywhere without God. So I would like to thank everyone who confessed, and don't go far. I will be reading our verse for this video. I know I've been quiet for some time. We are moving to the people in need. Very soon I'll be publishing another video of a man who is in need. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16 to 18. Therefore we do not lose heart. Through outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an external glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our ears not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternally. Thank you so much, listeners, for tuning in to Extraordinary Africa. I will be back on Saturday when we'll be publishing our third video for this week. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, listeners, for supporting Extraordinary Africa. Bye for now.